Wednesday, May 11th, 2011. My first blog post after losing my son to suicide. It's about 50 days. And 2 days after his birthday. He would have been 14, and that birthday fell on a Mother's Day. I'm back. Yes, that's right. After a long hiatus, I've returned to my love of writing. Usually I write in a humorous historical fiction style, taking daily events that I experience and turning them into an over-exaggerated version of what happened. I will return to that. But this particular post will be a very real and sober telling of living without my child. Most of you know that I lost my beautiful boy a couple of months ago. For those that don't, I lost him suddenly and unexpectedly to a preventable firearms accident at the age of 13. I always used to hear the stories, children playing with guns, and to keep your firearms locked up and unloaded. Well, that will never happen to me. It was always my first response, especially since my children had become older. Older does not mean educated in the handling of firearms. Older does not mean invulnerable to the temptations of handling a gun, even when they are told of the dangers. Older does not mean you can keep one gun loaded for protection. Needless to say, I have learned that lesson and learned it hard. At this point in my grief, I was refusing to acknowledge it was a suicide. There was so much stigma around that word, and when I would tell people what happened to my child, the look of disgust or horror on their face or shock was so different than that of someone who maybe lost their child to an illness or cancer. Many of my friends have asked, how do you do it? How do you go on? There is no easy answer to this question. There is no easy way to keep a smile on your face or stuff the extreme emotions down long enough to get your own through any given moment. For me, it's like I've been buried alive. I feel the weight of his loss as the 6 feet of dirt covering my body, the heavy soil crushing my soul. I feel the wind knocked out of me every time I picture his face, like the diminishing air that goes with being buried under the ground. The hole in my heart eats away at me, like the little creatures in the soil would gorge on your body. Yet somehow I slowly dig my way up, climb to the surface, and put my gloves on and fight through another day. I say fight because it's a battle to surface, a battle to breathe. I long to end the pain, to hold my boy in heaven, to talk to him again. What would that make me? Would it make me a coward, a person that not only abandoned her family, but caused the intense pain I'm feeling to everyone I love? Yeah, also at this point, I didn't want to go on either. What you feel when you open your eyes every morning and know that your child is not there, it's torture. Yes, I cry, I scream, I drink too much wine, I yell at my husband, but I also hold on to him, to my friends and my family, to the knowledge that each day I'm making Jason proud by being here. I go on because I have no right to do otherwise. No right to hurt those that have stood by me, and no right to make Jason's loss completely senseless. I'm here to bring my son's memory of love, compassion, and strength to all I know and to his charity, Jason's Propulsion League, sponsoring underprivileged children by paying for the fees and equipment so they can play baseball. It is what he would have wanted. It is something I know he is helping me with. And through these small efforts, getting out of bed, eating, taking care of his brothers, I keep him with me, and that brings a smile to my face. I had to find a purpose, something to keep his memory alive, and since he loved baseball so much, on his birthday, after his passing, I created a charity. It helped, gave me focus. Jason forever, forever Jason.